Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Jive. I wanted to do a different video just because I haven't really done a war video in a while, and I haven't really done a voiceover in a while, so yeah, I wanted to show off a very good war performance that we had. We are up against Hellfire Club Nimrod, and we are in Platinum 4 currently, very high up in Platinum 4. We're like in the top 100. And we're looking to try and get into Platinum 3. So that being said, we are working tirelessly on trying to get our deaths really low and trying to strategize as much as possible. So there's a lot on the line in every war, and we're slowly trying to climb up the war leaderboards. And I do believe if we're able to get Platinum 3 this season, that we should be able to maintain it and hopefully push even higher. So yeah, hopefully that's something that everyone can look forward to. And if you guys do enjoy this video, I will continue to post more war videos if it is something that interests you guys. So yeah, we're up against Hellfire Club Nimrod. Hellfire Club is a huge family alliance in Mcoc. They have teams ranging, I believe, from like Masters or Platinum 1 all the way up to like Gold or Silver or Bronze. I'm not too sure. I haven't been a part of any Hellfire Club team, so I'm not too familiar with where they range, but I do know that there's quite a bit of Hellfire Club alliances out there. So yeah, if you're in Hellfire Club, please feel free to comment in the comment section. If you're aware of where Hellfire Club kind of lines up on the, I guess, podium and stuff like that, that'd be really cool. But we're gonna get into the video now. So up first, we are up against Adam Warlock, and I bring in Archangel. Archangel's really good for my path just because in section 1, the more I knock them down, the more buffs that they get, those cruelty buffs, which tend to do a lot of damage once they're built up. But with Archangel, because he reduces ability accuracy, all I do is parry heavy and put on some Neros and watch his health melt away, and then once he gets into his lethal stage like that, he goes into his pod. But I decided to get fancy and toss an unnecessary heavy, and the fight's over. And very quick and easy fight. On to the next one. For this one, I tend to use Warlock, and in my opinion, I think Iceman is kind of a throwaway node for a placement on here, because Warlock cheeses this super fast. All I do is just get to a special 2 once or twice, and the fight's over. And yeah, Warlock tends to melt Iceman, I want to say 9 times out of 10. There might be the odd time where if you push him to a special 3 or push to a special 2 and get clipped, you can take a decent amount of damage, but as long as you're comfortable and familiar dexing his specials, you just cheese it. Like I never get I don't get touched this entire fight. And yeah, it's quick and easy. I'm not sure exactly what the time is. I guess we'll find out here. 33 seconds. So yeah, first 2 fights I want to say is about a minute or just under a minute in section 1, which is pretty good for time. And then we move on to section 2. And for section 2, I use Hulkling for Baron Zemo, and I use Archangel for this spot. So just like the first fight against Adam Warlock, all I'm going to be doing with Archangel is parry heavy. Everybody knows that's how you play Archangel, and then chain in your specials to put on more Neros and rinse and repeat. But I think I only tossed 1 special this entire fight, because all I need to do is just keep parry heavying, and yeah, then the fight's over. But as soon as I get another 2 catalysts, I'm gonna be tanking up my Archangel to rank 5, just because I use him in a lot of content, and he just straight up melts pretty much everything. And at rank 4, he does stuff this fast, I don't even want to imagine what a rank 5 can do. I believe there's somebody in GT40 that has a rank 5 Ascended Archangel, and that just is nutty. Like, that's insane. That's so cool. I definitely am peanut butter and jealous of that. But we move on to Baron Zemo, and I just use Hulkling for Baron Zemo. my strategy, and I believe what most people do, is they just bait special ones and then get your shape-shifting charges up with Hulkling, and then drop a special 2 into block. And that's where you get the bulk of Hulkling's damage, is when he goes unblockable and attacks into block. But due to my mastery setup and the nodes, I got pushed to a special 3 without even making contact, which can happen. So just toss in my special 3, so then I can regain my power, try and get back to a special 2, and chip away at his health, because special 1s and special 3s are not where you're going to be getting your damage with Hulkling. So once I build up another 5 shape-shifting charges, I'm going to attack into his block, bait it out like that, and then launch a special 2 and just nuke his health and turtle up and attack in, so then I'm still unblockable, drop, I guess I don't even need to drop another special 2, and then attack in, and yeah, he's dead. So that's how I fight Baron Zemo. I usually am preferred to take Hulkling against him, and I usually can cheese the fight 9 times out of 10. But this this fight is the one that had me the most worried, just because I know how to bait and dodge her specials, but there's a very poor judgment on my part of her power, and it ends up putting me in a very bad situation and a really big pickle. But I do end up soloing this fight, spoiler alert, but this was the one fight in the entire season so far, not just this war, the entire season, where I was sweating buckets, and I literally thought that I was gonna die. Like I got so worried and so freaked out, because it goes super fine when you're baiting special 1s and special 2s with her, because they're all physical. You just keep dexing back like that, and you'll never have to worry about it, right? Seems pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and that's what I thought. Get to a special 2, oh no, I dropped a special 1. For some reason, it didn't actually register. But yeah, I try and get to a special 2. She's at a special 2, dash back because it's all physical, no projectiles, and you'll never get hit. And attack in, get to a special 2, attack in, and she goes unstoppable. What the heck? Well, we've been bamboozled. And that's not even the part that scared me. Like, that's pretty mild, right? Yeah. No. I dash back here. Totally fine. Everything's fine. We're good. 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 That didn't kill her. What? We're not good. What the heck? What? What? And she gives me some pokes. Impales me. And just go ahead and tosses me right in my place right there. But it wasn't enough to kill. And I dash back, drop my special to try and get as much health back as possible. And whew, we close out that fight. But holy man, that was one of the sketchiest endings, and one of like my worst performances against a tech champion with Hulkling in, I think, ever. Like, I've never almost died that bad with Hulkling. And anyway, so yeah, it's a solo. That's all that matters. So we move on to the next fight. Luckily, they're both text, so I assigned my name on our line war assignments, and was very confident that I could take these and solo. And being that Hulkling is duo immune from poison and shock, it's a lot less likely that I will die, because he cannot chain his heavies in when his shock is on you, and normally he can do like a passive stun in order to gain that ability to just heavy slap you. And yeah, Hulkling doesn't have to worry about that because he's shock immune. But in order to deal any form of damage against this iDoom, I need to knock him down and then do my damage as his protection is gone. So again, everyone knows Hulkling's special 3 isn't exactly the heaviest of hitting, but I get an unblockable, so I attack in. And my strategy for dexing iDoom's special 1, special 2 are relatively the same. For special 1, as soon as you see that purple force field, dash back, and then as soon as he goes to make that beam attack, you dash back again and you never get hit. And with his special 2 like that, he goes to use his chest beam, dash back, and then he'll do like a backflip and launch his projectile beam, and if you continue to keep dexing and swiping back, you'll never get hit. But he drops his special 1 here, oh no, special 2, sorry. And I'll showcase that. So he drops it, dash back, keep dashing back, and you'll never get hit. And then he goes to do a special 1 here. As soon as you see that purple force field, dash back, and then dash back again, and you'll never get hit. And that's just been my strategy for dexing iDoom's specials, and I noticed this very early on when he first got released, and I've just memorized how to do that. And if that does help you guys clear out some iDooms, then I feel like I've done my job. So yeah, if you guys weren't aware of that, now you know. It'll be a good way for you guys to help cheese some iDooms in the future. And yeah, so this fight's going fairly well. I mean, like, it takes a little while because I have to knock him down to get rid of that protection, and then try and get to my special 2 and attack into his block to get more pierce, and then drop my furies, which is where you get the bulk of his damage, but I have to do that in the window of his protection. And for some reason, that didn't trigger any of my shape-shifting charges, but I'm unblockable now. So knock him down again, attack into block, drop my special 2, and the fight is over. So yeah, not exactly the fastest fight, but still very safe to take Hulkling versus iDoom if you know how to properly dex his specials. And we're on to the last fight for me in the war. I believe this was the last node as well on the map, so I had a lot of eyes on me, and I wanted to make sure that I was playing. Oh no, there's one more node to do this. I think there's 2 other fights that some other person was needing to clean up, but this is the last main boss. And I decided to go into my loyalty just to be safe and heal up, because again, we're trying to get into Platinum 3, and I feel like not healing up would be a very rookie mistake, even if I am very confident in not taking any damage, just because I don't want to be the reason that we stay put and don't progress, right? So I gotta lead by example and boost up and take all my fights at full health. And yeah, I go into this fight against Future Ant-Man, and this is hazard shift, so Hulkling is immune to shock, so all I do is stall out time for the incinerate phase, and then attack in and do all my damage in the shock. And there is, I think, one time in this fight where I do get an incinerate on me, but that's only because it's at the tail end of the shock phase, and I just get the beginning of the incinerate phase, or vice versa. And yeah, it doesn't do any damage. But this fight goes very, very well. I tend to play a lot more turtley this fight because I've been clipped by Future Ant-Man before, and let's just say it's not fun. And his special 2 will close out fights, even if it's just one. And I did not want to take that risk, so I just take it in the block. And because I have the way that my masteries are set up, with willpower, I'm healing over time because of his debuff that he has on me, and I go unblockable, attack in, fight's basically over. Take this in the block because I'd rather block it than take it on the face, and wait out the incinerate phase because I do not, again, want to do any silly mistakes, and then attack in and the fight's over. So that is my contribution to the war. We did end up winning this war, and we are now in Tier 3, which I believe is It's been a long time since we've been in Tier 3. The last time, I believe, was when Assassin's Reloaded was still firing on all full cylinders, and I believe KT1 was part of that team before they disbanded, and he went to New Nation, or it was NY, I can't remember. But we ended up placing 69th so far, and we just won our next war after this one. So now we are, I believe we're 32nd. So yeah, we're slowly climbing up, and it's really good to see. It's nice being a part of Midgard Titans. These guys are very good and very informative, and they definitely work very well as a team, which is what we're going to need if we're going to be able to push further. And yeah, I am excited to go on this roller coaster with the boys. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you want to see more war videos. Peace out.